Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik Ten Hag convinces Marcus Rashford to stay amid PSG interest. Erik Ten Hag is determined to fight off interest from Paris Saint-Germain to keep Marcus Rashford at Manchester United. The Dutchman has given Rashford a huge vote of confidence after comparing Rashford to France's star Kylian Mbappe. In addition to that, Ten Hag believes the 25-year-old is becoming one of the world's best forwards after enduring a difficult spell for United in the latter stages of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tenure and under former Antwerp boss Ralf Rangnick. However, things have drastically improved for the academy graduate since Ten Hag's arrival, and his performances in Qatar this winter have been just as encouraging. Ten Hag said, as relayed by the Daily Star, "From the first moment, I recognized the huge potential. When Marcus is on the back of the defending line, there is almost no better player in the world. It's really difficult to stop him. There is Mbappe at this moment. When Rashford is getting in that position, he is great and he is really improved." PSG President Nasser El Khalifi confirmed last week that they were interested in signing Rashford in the future, but United will trigger a 12-month extension on his current deal before the end of next month, unless they can reach an agreement over a new deal. Otherwise, the player will be free to talk to foreign clubs from January 1. Ten Hag went on to add, in response to PSG's interest, "He has to make a decision. We can only show him that this is the best club to be in. It has to do with the culture of the club, but also in the way we are working together. It has to do with the way we play and the way we train. Are we offering the right environment to progress further?" Marcus was one from the start who came with a smile to Carrington and left with a smile from the first moment. It was a joy to work with him. I believe he is happy. We all hope Rashford can continue his good form when the domestic action returns. Bastian Schweinsteiger describes Bruno Fernandes as the brain in Manchester United team. Former Manchester United midfielder Bastian Schweinsteiger has described Portuguese international Bruno Fernandes as the brain in Erik Ten Hag's United team. Speaking to the club's official website, the former World Cup winner had nothing but praise for the United playmaker. Schweinsteiger said, "I call him the brain, like he literally moves so smart on the field, and do you know what? You actually kind of underestimate his work rate. Of course, he is making his assist or he is scoring the goals and makes great passes, but Bruno Fernandes, he is working very hard. His numbers are high for the distance he runs on the field, and I really like watching him because whatever he does, it makes sense." The Portuguese midfielder was the best player for his country in this year's World Cup. The 28-year-old played 4 games, scoring 2 and assisting 3, but had to face heartbreak as they lost 1-0 to Morocco in the quarter-finals. Fernandes has also been important for Ten Hag this season. The playmaker has dictated most of the play for his club and has been instrumental in their success so far. He has also been sporting the captain's armband for most of the season, highlighting his importance further. While he has not been prolific in front of goal as he has been in the previous years, the midfielder still is the instigator for the Red Devils in the middle of the park. The best part about the 28-year-old is his work rate. The Portuguese international has always given his best on the pitch, no matter the situation of the game, and puts in equal effort going forward and fulfilling his defensive duties. United will see a hectic and congested second half to the season. With the form the 28-year-old has been in so far, he will without doubt play a crucial role in deciding where the Red Devils will end up at the end of the season. Manchester United renew interest in Serie A centre-back Kim Jin Jai. Despite signing Lisandro Martinez in the summer transfer window, Manchester United could be on the lookout for another centre-back. The Red Devils have been linked with Kim Min-Jae. While a right back would seem to be the priority out of the back 4 positions to strengthen in, United could be open to adding another central defender to their ranks. Erik Ten Hag is keen to continue rebuilding his United side. The Red Devils have been linked with the likes of Josko Gvardiol as well as Napoli defender Min-Jae. The South Korean centre-back is the player that United have reportedly renewed their interest in. Kim recently featured for his country at the FIFA World Cup and has been named as a suitor for a number of clubs. The South Korean is a talented defender who is making a good name for himself in Italy. The new report comes from the Mirror. They provided a new update about United's interest in Kim. They said the following: Manchester United have renewed their interest in South Korean central defender Kim Min-Jae. While it would be a good to add to another long-term defender to the ranks, United must focus on recruiting key positions such as a striker. Only time will tell what strategy United take in the next windows. Kim has a release clause of £38 million in his contract, although Napoli are preparing an improved contract to offer their star defender. European champions Real Madrid are also interested in the centre-back. It remains to be seen what United decide to do. The last time they signed a South Korean, Park Ji-sung, he went to become a cult hero within the fanbase. Maybe Kim can follow in his countryman's footsteps and leave his own legacy behind at Old Trafford. Manchester United make a huge offer for talented centre-back Gvardiol. Manchester United could be signing one of the most talented centre-backs in Europe, according to a new report. According to a report, United have offered a huge sum of cash in an attempt to sign Josko Gvardiol. Croatia are performing well on the world stage and have reached the semi-final for the second consecutive tournament in a row. One of their centre-backs in particular has been performing to a great standard. Josko Gvardiol has been the subject to interest from a number of Europe's elite clubs. The defender was eyed up by Chelsea in the summer transfer window, with the Premier League side keen to sign the player. However, in recent weeks, United have been linked with a move for the player, and a new report suggests they have even bid for the centre-back. United are short on funds in January and may now even not sign Cody Gakpo in the winter window. According to a new report from Sebastian Dennis, United are one of three clubs who have made an offer for the centre-back. The report states that three clubs have already drawn a first offer for Josko Gvardiol. Man City offer €100 million plus bonuses. Man United offer €95 million. Chelsea offer €90 million. Bayern interest. Gvardiol has a preference for the Premier League. The centre-back has started in all 5 games for his country and has conceded only 1 goal in the process. He was simply phenomenal against Brazil in the quarter-finals, which saw the Croats win 5-3 on penalties. For Leipzig too, he has been a beast at the back. Ten Hag looks to be keen to add to his backline, and it would be wise to do so too. Rafael Varane has been the go-to defender along with Lisandro Martinez, but the Frenchman has struggled to remain fit for a whole season. Other centre-backs like Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof have uncertain futures, especially the former, with him having fallen down the pecking order at the club. Adding a defender like Gvardiol offers many advantages. Manchester United unlikely to sign Cody Gakpo in January. A new report had suggested that despite the heavy interest in Cody Gakpo, Manchester United are unlikely to sign him in the January transfer window, or maybe even at all. United were heavily interested in signing Gakpo in the summer window and even went as far as agreeing personal terms. However, the club overspent on and elected to sign Antony instead. United are now in a position where they are desperate to sign a new attacker in the January transfer window. With the departure of Cristiano Ronaldo, Erik ten Hag wants to sign a striker in particular. The Dutchman is a huge fan of Gakpo, as has already been reported. However, there is an issue. The owners of the club, the Glazers, appear to have no money to spend in the upcoming window, as the sale of the club is currently pending. Gakpo has attracted much interest over the duration of the World Cup thanks to his good performances, with other big clubs showing interest. United are almost at a full disadvantage. The new report, which states United may be unlikely to sign Gakpo, comes from Howard Nurse. The reporter is seen as a reliable outlet among United fans, but has tweeted the following: Cody Gakpo, probably not then. Nurse normally tweets a player's name and the word then and is normally seen to be right. This will come as a worrying tweet to Red Devils fans ahead of the window. Man United named favourite to sign Atletico Madrid star Joao Felix. Man United, along with Paris Saint-Germain, have been named as the favourites to sign Atletico Madrid forward Joao Felix. Although he became the Spaniard most expensive player after he joined from Benfica back in 2019 for well over £100 million, Felix's time in Madrid appears to be coming to an end. Speaking about the attacker's future earlier this month, Atletico Madrid chief executive Miguel Angel Gil confirmed the Portugal international wants to leave the club. Gil told Spanish television TVE, as quoted by the Daily Mail, the following: "He is the biggest investment the club has ever made, and I think he is at the highest level in the world in terms of talent, but for reasons that are not worth going into now. The relationship with the coach, the number of minutes he is playing, his motivation. The reasonable thing is that if there is an offer that is good for the player and the club, that we at least analyze it. I would love him to continue, but that is not the player's idea." However, when it comes to potential destinations, although the race remains open, Erik ten Hag's Red Devils have been credited with having the best chance of signing the talented 23-year-old. That's according to a recent report from AS, who have assessed the attacker's options and consider the Red Devils and PSG as the two likeliest destinations for the former Benfica hitman. After agreeing to terminate Cristiano Ronaldo's contract, United have since confirmed they will be in the January transfer market in search of a new striker. Speaking to the club's official website on Saturday, Ten Hag said, when asked if he wants a new forward, he said, "Yes, but only when we find the right player. We do everything that is in our power, so I do research on every opportunity that comes. We do everything we can if that opportunity will be there." Manchester United must make Gonzalo Ramos' transfer decision in January. Manchester United must make a huge decision in the January transfer window regarding one player in particular. Gonzalo Ramos has been sounded out as a possible replacement to Cristiano Ronaldo at Old Trafford. Ramos is currently at Benfica and has been impressing for his club both domestically and in European competition. The striker has stolen the headlines during the World Cup for his country. The 21-year-old scored a hat-trick for Portugal in their round of 16 game before the nation crashed out in the quarter-finals. Ramos has definitely made a name for himself on the world stage, and United were scouting him at the tournament. The Red Devils have been interested in Ramos for some time, according to reports. However, they now need to make a huge decision in the January window. According to a report from Luke Edwards of the Daily Telegraph, Manchester United want to replace Cristiano Ronaldo with Benfica striker Gonzalo Ramos. United must decide whether to move for Ramos in January or risk waiting for a bidding war in the summer. The Benfica president confirmed that Ramos will cost €120 million. Costa's comments could dampen the pursuit of the Manchester-based club. He said the following: "We have the sole objective of having a winning season. No player will leave unless it is due to the clause, which at this moment is fundamental for the squad. What I can promise our supporters is what I did at the beginning of the year. This is a sporting project, not a financial one. Fortunately, we are not experiencing financial problems and we have no need to sell players." The 21-year-old has been in fine form for Benfica this season. The striker has made 21 appearances in all competitions, scoring 14 goals in the process. A young and talented striker with an eye for a goal, he would make a fantastic addition to the United squad. However, his release clause is far more than what the Red Devils would expect to pay, with the Portuguese club likely to be adamant on their stand. United could wait for some more years before making a move. It's looking highly likely that Ten Hag will bring in a striker next month. Who the club manages to land is something that remains to be seen. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.